Hello, welcome back to Baking Bakers. Today is a day of preparing for what?
My mom's birthday.
Yeah, so she is having a birthday in a couple days. Probably it will pass before you see this, but we decided to surprise her with one of her favorite things. So we're gonna make some mini cheesecakes. So to start, we're gonna...
Her birthday is on Groundhog's Day.
All right, we just lost our light. Yes, she has a Groundhog's Day birthday. So we're gonna take some graham crackers and a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. We're gonna dump the graham crackers in there, and we're gonna smash them up with our hand a little bit, and then we're gonna roll them with the rolling pin.
Can I crack them?
Sure.
Wait.
No. Just your hand. We're gonna use a rolling pin. Okay. Now guys, this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna start in the middle, and we're gonna push down really hard and just keep going back and forth.
In the middle? Oh, you did that pretty good.
And then just keep moving.
Kind of heavy.
While they do that, I'm gonna melt our butter.
I could do this and you could do that.
Good job. So while one of you is doing that, why don't you come over here, Bryson, and you can put our cupcake liners into a muffin tin.
Okay. Can I do this side, bro? Yeah.
You can turn the bag the other way if you want.
This is heavy. What is this made of? Stone?
Marble. So they were asking me why it doesn't have a handle. I think this was a wedding gift 41 and a half years ago. And long time ago, it fell off my table and landed on the floor and the handle broke. But I kind of like it without the handle, so.
I did break that off. I must have broke that part of.
We want it to be really nice and fine.
Oh, you're doing all the white ones? No.
Doing a pattern. All right, bud, you can do some
isn't.
more. Are you done?
You filled it all up.
I mean this. I'm going to have you fill just a couple more because sometimes we have more filling than we have that will fit in 12. So I have a little 6 and we'll put some in there and maybe we'll use them, maybe we won't. All right, what do you think? Is it good? You can use vanilla wafers, you can use shortbread cookies, whatever you like, but the tradition is graham cracker crumbs. All right, good job. So, you're gonna pour those into this bowl.
I made this a lot smaller.
Well, it's good to have room to spread it out when you're smushing them. And it just keeps the mess down. Putting it in a bag. I'm all about easy cleanup. Thank you.
And you only have one left.
Well, there's a whole another pile.
Oh, this pile. Oh.
All right. Now this needs to go in here. So to our graham crackers, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of sugar. Go ahead. And 3 tablespoons of melted butter in over the bowl, all the way over. There you go.
Hey, bro, we can just put these in this.
Just stir that up, and sometimes I feel like it needs more butter. So I'm thinking that's going to be the case here. We want it to really sort of stick together, and it's just not quite there yet.
Do this.
So I'm going to add, so I'm going to add a little bit more melted butter. I'm going to go with another 1.5 tablespoons. And we'll melt that. Not quite. A few more seconds. All right, that's pretty good. I'm gonna pour this in, stir it around. Got it. Okay. Let's put that in the cupcake liners. I'll start with the big one. I'm gonna just see. This is a 1/4 cup measure. That seems like a lot. So let's go with about 1/2 cup or 1/8 cup. Ugh. Okay, while he's putting that in there, we need to smash these down. So I have this little jelly jar that's about the same size as my cupcakes. So I'm gonna have Rylan just kind of smush them down. Oh, sorry, I moved it on you. Great, that's gonna make our crust.
That good?
Yeah. Good, that's good. More. A little more in that one. Okay. That's good. Pour some more. You can fill them just a little bit fuller, bud. A little fuller than that.
Okay.
Oh, you got our plug again. Yeah. Go ahead, he can re-smash it. Keep going, bud, keep going. Do you want to trade? You
Yeah.
want to do some smashing? Okay,
I have to
Rylan.
press hard. I don't want to do that.
Okay. I don't think that one has quite enough in it, bud.
What?
This one. All right. One more. The one beside it. The one beside it. There you go. Good. So they got these smashed down really nice. That's going to make a nice crust. And we are going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees. Let me start my oven. Stuff out that's in there. Here, I'm going to pour it in for you. Set your pan down. All of it in there. Yep, I'm not going to use that last one. You just use as much graham crackers as you have, or as many as it'll make. And if you make the crust thicker, it's going to be less, and if you make it thinner, it's going to be more. So we're going to let the oven heat up, and we're going to bake these for 5 to 7 minutes, and then we'll be back. Our timer's going off, so let's take a look. Yep, they're just starting to brown on the edges. That's exactly how we want them. I'm going to take them out of the oven, get my timer turned off. And I'm going to reduce the heat to 325. We baked the crust at 350, and now we're going to make the cheesecake. So for that we need our mixing bowl. Come over here. And we're going to start with 2 bricks of cream cheese. We're going to put this on medium high, and we're just going to mix it well, sort of fluff it up. All right, bud, I'm going to turn this off, scrape the bowl down. I'm going to take it off to do that. It's easier. All right, to that, we are going to add 5 tablespoons of sour cream. You're going to have to use the spatula to get it in there. And we're going to mix that in well for just a minute. While we're doing that, I'm going to have him crack a couple eggs. So we're going to need 2 eggs. Crack it harder. Harder. Over the bowl, over the bowl. All right, to this, so far we have 2 blocks of cream cheese, 5 tablespoons of sour cream. Yeah. He wants to show you this. They like this membrane that you can see on the egg, so they always try to crack it so you can see that little membrane, which is very cool. All right, I'm going to add 2/3 cup of granulated sugar to this and mix that in. shut this off and scrape it down again. You want to do that periodically, really no matter what you're making. Sometimes it's just easier to get it out and do it. All right, Brayson, what do you think? Can you get one egg in there without getting both of them in?
No.
Sure you can. Boom, you did it. We want to put that 2 eggs in, but we want to put one in and then beat, and then put the other one in and beat. And turn it up to medium again. All right, bud, ready for the next one. Good job. I'm gonna scrape one more time. Now I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. It's going to give it a little tang. And then it calls for 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, but I like vanilla a lot, so I'm going to use a teaspoon. But I made, at Christmas time, and someday I'll show you how to do this, I made vanilla bean paste. Vanilla bean paste uses the whole bean, and it's just ground up. And so it's been sitting for over a month.
And it smells really good.
And it smells really good. So we're gonna put a teaspoon of this in. Scrape it on the bottom. There you go. No, in here, in here, in here. All right, and because vanilla beans are expensive and we don't want to waste any of it, I'm going to try and scrape this little thing out. And by using vanilla bean paste, it's good for frostings or cheesecakes or something that you want to see the little flecks of vanilla in. It can be used at a 1-to-1 ratio. If it calls for a teaspoon of vanilla, you can use a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. So we're going to use it for the first time today. All right. That's all of our ingredients. Scrape this off. Now, our crusts have been chilling on the counter, cooling down just while we did this. This is these few minutes. They don't have to be cooled completely. Get some of this out of the way. Put that down the other way so I can put this in there. Okay, so let's bring those over here. Let me get rid of this. And they're cool enough to handle now. And I just want to show you this. Can you see those flecks of vanilla beans in there? Really nice. It's gonna make it really nice and rich. And then we're gonna fill our cupcake things. So let me get another container. is a 1/3 cup measure. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna put in, sort of trial. You want them fairly full. I would say within a 1/4 inch of the top. And I am being messy. I'm not sure that's the right thing to use. I should just put it in a big container and pour it in. I think we're gonna have more crusts than we have cheesecake. And that's okay. We'll use them for something else. These are super easy to make, first of all, and they freeze really, really well, so you can make them ahead and freeze them. If you take these to a Super Bowl party or a Valentine's party or a card club or anything that you have, people are gonna love it. I don't think we're going to need all of our crusts, but it's always good to have them prepared in case we do need them. Yeah, scrape down my bowl. Not sure what's going on in there, but that was loud. All right, wipe this edge. That's what they're gonna look like going into the oven. So I'm gonna set that here. My oven is preheated. Fill up the rest that fits in here, and we'll go ahead and bake them. Here's the difference between me and just about everybody else you see online doing stuff like this. I am showing you the mess. I am not perfect. I've never claimed to be perfect. We're just regular people and we're messy. Okay, so we had enough to fill 16. We just have one that didn't get filled, which actually surprises me a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes, I believe, and we will check them. I'm gonna set the timer for a little bit before, maybe 16 minutes, and we'll check them. See you in a bit. Our timer's about ready to go off for 16 minutes. Okay, these are almost done. They're just a little too jiggly for me. So I'm gonna put them back in for just a minute or two. And we'll check them again. It's been 2 minutes, so I'm gonna turn this timer off with 3 seconds. And pull these out. And they are exactly how I want them. They're not brown, but they're not very jiggly. Now, I'm gonna set them back in the oven. I'm gonna turn off the oven. And I'm gonna let the door cracked for a half an hour and let them completely finish cooking. That's gonna kind of help them cool down slow so that they don't crack. They may crack anyway, but we're gonna put stuff on top of them so it doesn't matter. So 30 minutes and then we'll pull them out of the oven, cool them completely and eat them. Be back in a bit. Okay, it's been a half an hour. We're gonna go ahead and grab our cheesecakes out. This is what they look like. They're still warm. We're gonna, oh, sorry, bud.
It didn't touch me.
Okay. But we're gonna leave them sit on the counter until they're completely cool. And then ideally you want to refrigerate them for several hours. Honestly, I feel like cheesecake is better the second day than it is the first day. So I like to refrigerate it.
Why is it called cheesecake if you don't add any cheese?
Well, that's a good question, bud. And it actually does have cheese, but it's cream cheese. It's not like a savory cheese that you would put on a sandwich. It's more for dips and desserts. I'll get something.
I moved my head back so it didn't.
Okay. All right. So once these are cooled down completely, then I'm going to put them in the refrigerator for a while, and then we'll get them out and taste them. See you in a bit. All right, guys. These have been in the fridge chilling. I popped one out. And what I like to do with them is I like to take a little bit of homemade jam and pop it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. And that's going to soften it. I'm going to put it right in the middle, spread it around. And add a little bit of whipping cream. Perfect. You're going to love it. Your family's going to love it. Your friends are going to love it. And it's so easy. Till next time. See ya.